So, what have you thought of the way that what Tommy Rees has done so far, and what do they need to do to get some sort of downfield passing attack?
It's kind of hard to pin down what Tommy does. That's the thing about coordinators who are not play callers. Like, what are they actually responsible for? Are they making all the designs of like the red zone package, or he's being tasked with third down designs? Like, usually, coaches will trust some of their position coaches to come up with, like, hey, Chad O'Shea, you take all of the red zone concepts and pick apart all the film this week and look at what ways you think we can attack the Steelers in the red zone, right? Maybe Tommy is, hey, you're working on the opening script, the first 15 plays, and then you're developing our third down concepts we want to get to because, what are they going to do in third down? Do they like to blitz? What coverage do they like to play? What answers can you come up with there? It's usually spread out. I don't have a great feel. I don't want to like say Tommy's doing something he's not because I'm not in the building. I don't know, obviously, but the offense's issue is that they run too many of the same concepts repetitively. Like that smash concept I said on the first throw to David that was caught in that high point ball. As a primary read, they're running that a lot. As a primary read, they're running a lot of things that are very, the second clip was a speed out with a vertical. Like it's not difficult to cover. So defenses are really sitting on things based on what the Browns have done, taking away the primary. And when your offensive line isn't good enough to get to the secondary stuff, right? So they don't block long enough to get to the end breakers over the middle, deep ends, backside digs consistently. This is where you run into they try to read a front side route combination and the play essentially ends because pressure is in your lap too quick. So teams are saying, "Hey, we don't fear you as far as your scheme beating us, as far as like, hey, your ability to use motion in a meaningful way or alignments in a meaningful way that take our guys in man coverage and make their life really difficult. We don't believe you have enough of that, and we don't believe you have enough natural separators in your heavy usage of 12 personnel. And even when you go three wide receivers and 11 personnel, we don't fear your guys separating from us in the first 2.5 to 2 3/4 seconds. And we know that we're going to be able to get home and have pressure ruin you by the time your guys find some separation. If the Browns can't get out of the world where they can't spring some guys free against teams running a ton of man against them, then this is going to be a hard offense to watch all year because people want to know, like, why can't they get to those big intermediate throws? Well, they're not blocking long enough, holding up in protection, handling twist stunts to get to those. That's the biggest issue. And when you're running third and fives and teams are sitting on top of your route concepts because they're very vanilla in man coverage, you're not going to be able to get those throws off in time either. The separation doesn't happen until it's too late. Quarterback has had to put his head down, start to scramble, start to move, or maybe even like Dylan at times when his left tackle was being, kind of abused, and a couple times when twist stunts came in free, he had to like throw it away. Like, and I'm talking from the pocket. And what it looks like from the pocket when you have pressure, is going to result in a sack. You're throwing it high. You're just getting rid of it in the direction, the vicinity of a receiver, and you're throwing it high. And people are like, why is he missing high? Well, he's not. He's kind of within the pocket throwing it away because he knows that this isn't going to pan out and or protection has already failed. So if they can't protect guys and find solutions to get either Dylan out of the pocket organically or, like I said, sit in and hold up in protection, you can't move the ball in the NFL because teams have no fear of playing aggressive coverages that make you have to hold on to the football for 3 to 3.5 seconds, and they're not getting that.